Cathy, and today we're gonna make a turkey centerpiece for your Thanksgiving Day table. It's not gonna take much. You should have a lot of the stuff right at home. What I've put together for you guys to pick up at the library is a little packet, and in the packet you're gonna have some feathers, of course. You're gonna have a little piece of paper to make the beak with. And then you'll have some circles to make the eyes with. And then that little thing that's on that turkey around its beak is the wattle. So you'll have a little piece of red paper for that. And you should have some circles to make the eyes. And sometimes it gets stuck in the bottom of the bag. So, and then you're gonna need some type of reusable jar or a jar that you had food in. So I had a couple of jars at home that I brought in to use. And if you have a jar and you can't get the label off of it real good, you can take and put just a little bit of baking soda on that, and you can rub it with just a very little bit of a damp cloth, and that should take the label off pretty good. You're gonna need a glue stick, or if you've got white glue, you can use white glue. You'll probably want some scissors and maybe a rubber band to help hold your wings and everything on until they dry. If you can't get to the library and pick up a packet, there is going to be a pattern that you can have, that you can get off our website, and that'll have your feather and your eyes and your beak. All right, and then you'll need your own paper to go with that. And those are the colors I've picked out. Maybe some yellow or red and orange, and brown maybe, and white for the eyes, and maybe a piece of black if you want to cut the circle for the inside of the eye. Alrighty, so the first thing you want to do is put your eyes on. And I just put a lot of glue on my eye, just like that. So that's going to be one eye. Oops. And then it's going to be my second eye. And you can make him have character here. You can make him look up, you can make him look down, you can make him look cross-eyed, any old way that you want to make your turkey look. Stick that on. That'll give him some character depending on how you put your eyes on. All right, and then the next thing you want to put on is your beak. So what I do is I take and fold my piece of paper corner to corner, and then I'm going to trim it into like a triangle. So I'm going to trim it that way and that way. And then if you open it up, you got a little beak. And the other thing you want to do is cut your wattle. And that's that little red thing over the turkey's beak and under it. And I just kind of cut something like that. Kind of almost looks like a big L, but we're going to turn it upside down. All right, put glue on that. Put that on your jar. And then on one triangle, put glue on that. And stick that right there on your top of your wattle. So a little bit shows over the top and a little bit shows underneath. And then if you see that, you can flip that open. That'll give him a little more character. And then what I did is I glued my feathers all together first, and then I glued them onto the jar. So I just put some glue here, kind of made a fan shape. Whoops. Like that. And then I took my two brown ones, I'm going to put those in the middle. So there's my turkey fan for my feathers. And then, put a lot of glue right there in the center. I'll put that on the back side of my jar, just like that. And then you can put them up either high or low, however you want your turkey feathers to be. And if you have trouble getting them to stick, what I do is I take a little rubber band. Whoops. I take a little rubber band and I just set that up on top of my feathers. And then after it's dry, I'll take that rubber band off. And it'll look like that. And then you can take your lid off and fill it up with your favorite kind of snack, and you can use that for your holiday table. So I hope you guys have fun making one of these, and I hope we see some really fun looking turkeys. Happy Thanksgiving.